This week on the Austin Healey channel, we make the inside shiny. I'm taking my BN1 for one final spin. We're headed to Belgium to see a longtime viewer, Evo, and do some horse trading. And we're also going to make the most of it and shoot a new Healey story, so stay tuned for that. Evo's invited me and my wife to come up this weekend. This restoration's a BN1, and I have to put a new frame in it. And I used the old frame as a test stand for the engine. And Evo's about in the point where he needs a test stand for his engine. When I'm using 40 grit, it keeps tearing out here. Because it goes back and forth, I think it has too much resistance and ends up tearing the paper. So what I'm trying, I've run a strip of duct tape down the back of it, and hopefully that'll give it a little more support as we sand. I've been using this tool for about a week, and I have to say I'm very impressed with it. It reminds me very much of this tool, which is a hand plane for woodwork. There are some differences for sure. This one, you can go sideways with it and follow the curves just like you would with the wooden block. You can do the crisscross pattern and sand things down. It's better than the wooden block. With wooden block, you have to supply the power, the cutting power. With this one, you just push the button and guide it into place, and it does the work for you. So it has been a lot easier on my back this week, which has been really great. So I'm hoping that this will be a good long-term solution to let me continue doing this stuff without, constantly ending up with back pain. So, very happy with it. I highly recommend it if you're doing a lot of this sort of body work. It's not using a lot of air, not like I was expecting. The specs say it uses about 6 CFM, which is not very much. A small compressor would be able to handle it. At one shop I was in, there was a pneumatic hand sander orbital palm sander size, and it used a ton of air. But this one seems to be using a lot less. So I'm happy with it, and I'm hoping that it solves my back problems. And as a bonus, I'm hoping it gives me some really straight panels. It's been a funny week. I've been here every day, but it's been short days. First, I was recovering from the great weekend I had with Evo up in Belgium, near Antwerp, and then my boys came over, so we've had a whole family in the house. So I've been doing short days to spend time with them. For the week, I'm happy with the progress I've made. I know with the fenders on the car, you can't see any of the work I've done, but it is progress, step by step. On the outside panels, I still have more Bondo work to do, but putting it on the car, I think made sense now because it holds it solid. You know, these panels flex a lot when they're off the car, when they're just on sawhorses, and when you're trying to straighten them out, that flex can be a bit of a problem. So I'll finish the Bondo work on the outside, then I'll do the other side, the same process, do the metal work, paint the inside, put it on the car, finish the outside, and then the whole car will get primed, painted, and glossed. So there's much more still to do, but you know, step by step. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week.
If you want to come along on the ride as we complete this project, click the subscribe button. If you want YouTube to tell you every time there's a new video, click the alarm bell. Thanks for watching, and your support is very much appreciated.